Alright, welcome back to another video. I just want to say before we start, thank you to everyone that's subscribed recently. The support has been crazy. But I was looking on the stats and apparently 92.2% of you are not subscribed. So if you've watched more than one of these videos and you do enjoy them, please do subscribe, as it helps me out more than you could imagine. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year, so anyone that can subscribe, I really appreciate the support. So our drops today is only going to be about a 4-hour run, and we are going about 34 miles in total, so it's not too long. We're just going to wait for this cart here, and then are you going to let me go? Are you going to let me go? Are you going to let me go? We don't know. I'm just gonna go around here, there we go. So today we've got 9 drops and they're all pretty close together. It shouldn't be too bad, about 350 kilograms in total, so it's a nice and light one. I'm just gonna come out of here and I'm just gonna go around here. There we go. Skip past all of these lot. And right, just follow this round. Honestly, we might be able to get in front of all of them. So this is a max speed limit road, 70 miles per hour. I can obviously only do 58. So we've got 21 minutes into our first drop and it's about 10.5 miles away. I will time lapse it, but I believe it's quite familiar roads that we've been on before on the channel. Alright, so some of you had some questions on my previous videos. I'm going to try and answer as many of them as I can. First one was being, are the vans limited? And they are. They're limited to 58 miles per hour. And you also have the light foot, which tracks your braking, your acceleration, your cornering, and pretty much everything in between. So it keeps you driving sensibly and fuel efficiently. And the next question was, what happens if we're not able to finish our stops in time? So it's very easy to be delayed on the road from traffic, roadworks, everything really, even just people unloading their shopping quite slowly. So if you are running behind, normally Tesco will send out a support driver and they will take some of your stops off of you. You won't be paid any overtime wage or like an overtime bonus if you go overtime. They'll just pay you your standard wage. So, right. And the next question as well was what sort of navigation we use. So Tesco provide this SDS here, which shows all of the drops you have coming up, any substitutions a customer might have, and it also works as like a navigation device. However, most drivers don't use it because it's really inaccurate and it will normally take you a longer route. So I was recommended when I start an app called Delmate. It costs about £4 a month, but it will pinpoint the address from the postcode, and you can store up to 10 at a time, I believe. Okay, nicely gone on his side of the road. So yeah, you store up to 10 and you literally just plan it out before you leave the warehouse. And it's probably the best navigation app I've come across. There is a free one, but I've found that $4.99 a month does, oh no, $3.99 a month, sorry, does seem worth it in the end when I use that app and rely on it every single minute. We've got about 12 more minutes to go into our first drop, 6.5 miles. I'll record the time lapse till we get there, and then I should be able to show you the unloading process if the parking situation is alright. Alright, we're just doing stop number 1. It's 3 ambient, 1 fridge and 1 freezer. So let's just take these out first. Probably compress it into a couple less. So pretty much all of the stickers are numbers 1 to as many stops as you've got, and it really is just as simple as look at what number you're on and take them all out. And put the stickers pretty much anywhere. I've always put it there, so they live there now. And then put these into here. Just gives me slightly less to carry. And then in here, look for number 1. Lives up there. And that's it. And then number 1. So I should be able to just carry them all in one go. But before I leave the van, close all this and lock the van so no one can get in. Alright, I just finished stop number 1 and basically put these all back in there. A bit hard to do one-handed. And one of the eggs cracked, so I basically, when I have a damaged crate, I normally put it on the other side away from everything else. So if I just put it pretty much I keep it behind there so the dirty stuff can't go onto any of the other shopping. That's what it looks like after stop number 1. I'll catch up with you at stop 2. So just got back into the van. Our next drop is right either 6 minutes away or 4 minutes away. My phone says 6 minutes, but the other navigation says 4, so I'll see if it's confused. I think I might have to turn around. No, it seems to be okay. Right, so we've got 5 minutes to drop number 2, and we have 2 houses on this road, so it should be nice and quick. So we pretty much just squeezed through all these side roads today. I'll look around. I might drink a bit more because that came out. I really need to invest in a lid for my can. That's really what I need. I've been looking at it for the past 2 days, but I've not bought one. But I think I should. Alright, we're just gonna squeeze into here. Nice. Okay. Then we're gonna be making a right. Bit of a blind corner, so it's gonna just be a bit of a luck game, I guess. And hopefully this turning circle, yeah, nice. Three more minutes. So some other questions that people had were how long our shifts actually were. So the way that we do it at our warehouse is you have 4.5 hours usually to do, let's say 12 deliveries. And then you go back, refill it, and then you get another 4.5 hours. So normally you're working for about 9 hours, normally a little bit less, and then you have a 1 hour break. So in total, your shifts are normally about 10 hours long. You can choose to just do a half day. So what I'm doing today is only 12 till 5. And yeah, normally you can't work any more than 11 hours, I think is normally the max amount of hours you can do in a day. Thank you. And right, well, it's left actually. Okay, hopefully that bus has enough space. It should be fine. Lovely. And people also asked how far the deliveries are from one another. So it can really range from being on the same road like our next two, or usually the furthest you have to drive for a drop is normally about 20-25 minutes, but that's pretty rare. They normally like to try and put as many drops as close as possible, and you normally get just given like a dedicated area, and you normally have about 10 or 11 drops around there. Today we're going a little bit all over, so I'm just gonna wait with my indicator on, and none of them will be nice, but that's fine. Alright, we have 1 more minute to go. I'll catch up with you guys, probably not after this delivery, but the one after. And then I think we have a bit of a drive to the 4th stop, so I'll catch up with you in a bit. Alright, so this is what the van is looking like after stop number 3. Just put these in here as well. So once I get rid of stop number 4, then we can stack this to 10 high. Just got that, and that for now. So not too bad, and we'll continue. Alright, we've got 10 minutes until the next drop number 4. But I thought I'd just show you getting out of this caravan park. My sat-nav as well also thinks I'm just in the middle of a field, so I'm probably gonna have to sort that out because it has no idea where I am right now. Which does make getting out of here a bit harder because I don't know which way I'm going. Right, I'm gonna guess this way. Bit of a squeeze through, but nothing too bad. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to fix the sat-nav right now. Alright, this is after stop number 4. It's just started raining, so I quickly want to sort out all the crates. I've got 8 here, so I need 2 out of this one. And then that can go here. So yeah, we can stack up to 10 in this bit here. And the reason I do it up to 10 is because when we get back to the warehouse, you have to stack in 2 stacks of 20 on the dolly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll be 11, but just hit one off. So you're meant to stack into stacks of 20. I just find doing them in 10s makes my life much quicker when I get back there. So boom, boom, boom. There we go. Right, next stop number 5. Let's see. I've just had a look. Stop number 5 is not due until 2 o'clock. We're due to get there at 1:40. So I'll have a quick break and I'll catch up with you guys either just before or just after that delivery. I'll let you know. Alright, I've just had a walk to look at where the next delivery location is, and it looks a bit challenging, to be honest with you. So basically, I've got to go all the way around in a circle, then make a left turn, then turn around, and then come back around on myself and reverse into this path. It sounds confusing, it looks confusing, so I thought I'd record it. So let's try, because I missed it the first time round, because I don't actually think I can. Nice. Look, so it's literally up there on that path, but I have to go left first because I can't go straight. So I need to go left down here, and then I need to turn somewhere. I think I'm gonna just go on the left down this road and hope there's enough space to turn. Well, to be honest, I'm kind of lying to you guys. I've delivered down this road before, so I know where I can turn. So it just makes my life a little bit more challenging than it needs to be, but that's all right, no problems. So hopefully I should just be able to whack the hazards on, put it the front in there, front over here, it's clear. So should just be a nice simple reverse. No one's there, fantastic. Right, and now we're going back forward. And hazards can come off. Alright, let's hope I haven't forgotten my entranceway. Which I kind of have, to be honest, but... Alright, let's go. So, I need to go right out of here. Is that bus going in there? And I'm going in there, so... Right, now I need to go on the left. And now I basically need to wait for that car to go there. It's clear there. So now I can go here, reverse. And I think it's up this like more raggedy path. One was for a pub and one's for the road I want. Yeah, nice. And I basically just want to put myself on the right hand side, kind of by where that orange car is. So if I just follow that round, give myself a bit more forward room, and then I'm pretty much in line, so I can't see the orange car, and there it is. A bit more, and boom. All right, and we're there. So I'm just gonna unload this quickly and I'll get back to you after I deliver. All right, this is what the van is looking like after drop number 5. I need to put these ones into there, and then we've got another 3 stops to go, I believe. So look, as I was saying before, we've got 3 minutes to the next, 2 minutes to the next drop, but we can't just turn right out there, which is where we want to go, because you've got no entry and then that thing in the middle. So we've got to go all the way around, and then there's a road all the way around to the other side, and then that will let us come back to go the way we want to go. It'll be my 3rd time driving around it just for this one drop, this one house. So I'll catch up with you when I get to the next house. I might film the unloading, depending on the parking situation. I'll let you know. Alright, so this is what the van is looking like now after stop number 7. Got number 8 and 9 down there, and then also we had a spillage of cream, so I don't know what you can see in there. So I've kept that, so now we've got dirty eggs, dirty cream, which I've got to take out when we get back. Got 2 more drops, nearly there. Alright, so the next one has 211, so let me just put you down here. Alright, we've got one more drop to go. It's about a 5-minute drive. I've been there before, so I'm just going to time lapse it and I'll catch up with you guys when we get there. Now, alright, that's all the deliveries done for the day now. I've got, I think, about a 15-minute drive to go back. So if you have made it this far into the video, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thank you very much for watching.